Coming up on Fox News First, a 20-year-old charged with manslaughter was released on bond, but he was arrested again. We'll have details on why in just a bit. Plus, Goodfellow Air Force Base debuted an International Intelligence Training Center today. We'll take you inside the new facility coming up. And yesterday we showed you this video of officers trying to help someone who broke down on the freeway when this happened. Tonight, find out what caused this crash. Fox News First starts right now.
Live from historic downtown San Angelo, this is Fox News First at 10.
And is out on bond tonight after being arrested for unlawfully carrying a weapon. 20-year-old Xavier Arzola was caught with a semi-automatic handgun Monday afternoon in the Sunset Mall parking lot. Police tell us Arzola and another 20-year-old man were detained when it appeared they were breaking into a car. The owner of the car did say the two men had consent to be there, but then police found the gun. He was booked into jail, but made the $500 bond. For the full story of the fatal shooting he was allegedly involved in, go to myfoxzone.com. Police officers who are bilingual or certified in American Sign Language will now be receiving more pay. At today's City Council meeting, the board approved for these officers to receive an extra $100 a month. The pay was reinstated after it was lost when the meet and confer contract expired. They estimated that the officers will receive $26,400. And City Council is also approving a change in the way they charge water billing fees. The city will no longer be charging a $25 late fee. Instead, the new late fee will be 18% of your total bill. The change will go into effect January 1st. Barrett, I was just outside and it was windy and it was cold. So how long can we be expecting that?
Yeah, acts like you want me to change that pretty quickly.
Thanks, Barrett. Goodfellow Air Force Base hosted a ribbon cutting today. The base debuted their new International Intelligence Training Center. The building is not new, it's just being repurposed. The new building will enable the base to gain new international students to train.
Whenever the military and the base deploy to different areas, the people that train here, they'll be working alongside those people in their deployment areas.
Intelligence Specialist Pope says being able to train them will help the U.S. better understand the capabilities of the allies our country fights alongside. The new building will have a capacity of 65 students. We have updates from authorities who are investigating the death of a Border Patrol agent over the weekend. 36-year-old Border Patrol agent Rogelio Martinez was killed Sunday while he was on patrol with his partner in the Big Bend sector in Southwest Texas. Brandon Judd, the president of the agents' labor union, says Martinez died of blunt force trauma to his head. The Border Patrol chief says it's times like this that are hardest to deal with.
It's inherently dangerous. Our men and women deal with a constant presence of the unknown.
The agent's partner remains in critical condition. A $120,000 reward is being offered for information leading to the arrest of whoever is responsible for the death of Martinez.
Be on the ground! Be on the ground now! Be on the ground!
This viral video you're seeing set a wave of racial tension in Fort Worth. In response, the city has created a task force to address race and culture. During their first meeting tonight, the police chief took some questions as well as some backlash. Chief Fitzgerald says he is working to shift the image of police officers when it comes to minorities.
The citizens, old, young, of all racial backgrounds and economic statuses have all said, what took so long?
Many are in favor of the task force, but some wonder how this will bridge the gap that exists right now.
I'm concerned. Are people being profiled in order to attend?
Many at the meeting say this first meeting shows that there are conversations that still need to be had. Now over to Irving, where it was a close call for a man eating at a local burger shop. Take a look at this surveillance video. It shows the exact moment an SUV plows into a burger restaurant, throwing a man out of his seat and against the floor. But the question is the guy okay?
He said he's completely fine. It's okay. You don't need to call the ambulance. Completely fine. He had a cut on his arm, but he said, everything is good. Everything's fine.
Police are now investigating how the incident happened. They suspect the driver hit the wrong button on their newer model Acura. Coming up, a Florida man is going underground to raise awareness on a serious epidemic. The reason why, after the break.
From historic downtown San Angelo, this is Fox News First at 10.
Welcome back, everyone. One man is taking a groundbreaking approach to fight the opioid epidemic. Fox's Josh Casillo gives us details from his grave. Still ahead, a former veteran is doing what she can to give back this holiday season. The details after your Thanksgiving forecast.
Temperatures still well above average. I think I'll probably cook out and watch the Oklahoma game.
Oh, that sounds like what I want to do. All right, thanks, Barrett. The chief creative officer of Pixar and Walt Disney Animation Studios has become the latest high-profile executive to be accused of sexual misconduct. John Lasseter reportedly wrote a letter to staff members saying he's taking a 6-month leave of absence following what he refers to as missteps. In the letter, Lasseter apologizes to anyone who has ever been on the receiving end of a gesture that they felt crossed the line. Thanksgiving is a time to celebrate food and family, but every year there are men and women who put their country before the holiday. Savannah Louise shows us how one local woman is giving some Air Force personnel a home away from home for the holidays.
The kids will be fat and happy for a day.
That is so great to see that people still take the meaning of Thanksgiving as giving, and she's definitely doing that.
Yeah, exactly. Good stuff, always.
Thanksgiving also makes me very excited for football, of course, and I know you too. I was lucky enough to have a front row seat on Friday when the Hawks won their bi-district matchup.
Yeah, exactly. The biggest thing is how they've been able to stay focused all year long. They've been undefeated all year long, so I have more on that. Plus, got some Tuesday night basketball for everybody, so that's coming up.
Some wins, yeah. Everyone meet Best Buy fan Jarvis Johnson. If you haven't met a Best Buy fan, well, this is the one, Mr. Black Friday in Phoenix. He's been camping outside Best Buy every year, but now he's ending the relationship. It's very sad. Johnson would set up an elaborate tent to call home outside Best Buy, featuring a television and a couch.
I've been at Best Buy for 11 years. I've been dedicated to Best Buy. Even got a Best Buy tattoo. You know, you can see the hair. I try to do the blue and yellow.
Man, that tattoo, that is a dedicated fan. I don't even know many sports fans that would get a tattoo, but a Best Buy tattoo. They released a statement saying they'll miss Jarvis, and while he's lost his place in line, he hasn't lost his place in their hearts. So, have you ever been such a big fan that you've camped out somewhere, like in front of the Weather Channel or in front of ESPN or something? No?
Not ice at the
No,
cap.
how about you?
I don't think so. I don't think I've ever camped out. Is it nice enough to camp out tonight, though?
It's going to be a little chilly if you do. May wake up to a little bit of patchy frost. Temperatures in the 70s for Turkey Day. Temperature right around 80 for your Friday. Nice weekend ahead, so enjoy it.
I'm excited. Thank you so much for joining us tonight for Fox News First. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a great night.